Hey, real estate investors, this is Jeff Charlton with REIPrintMail, and we're here today talking to Brandon Brittingham. Brandon is a principal in a company named Strategic Growth Funding, and that is a money company basically, and they fund real estate deals, all kinds of real estate deals. And I know a lot of investors are looking for money all the time, and Brandon's your man. So I'm going to turn it over to Brandon and let him talk about what he has to offer and how he can help you.
Thank you. First, also a big customer with you guys. One thing that I will tell you guys is that if you're a real estate investor, I understand the business. I've been a real estate investor for 20 plus years. And when I first started, and even now today, I think one of the biggest challenges is consistent access to money and no friction, no headache, no nothing. Being in this business for a really long time, one thing that I know is you always need access to money, and you always need access to more money. The problem is traditional banks, traditional lending, they don't move like we move as investors, right? Speed. As an example, we send out a mailer from Jeff, seller reaches out, they want us to settle on their house right away, and your cash only goes so far, right? One of the things that I really wanted to do was create a company that lends the way investors buy, because I'm a real estate investor myself. We created something that we can move extremely fast, right? So we do fix and flips, we do DSCR, buy and hold, we do new construction, we do bridge debt, and then we do some bigger multifamily as well. But the biggest thing for me in my own world is I need speed and I need peace of mind. I'd say on average, if you're an investor that has your stuff together, you have a track record, and you can put your deal in quick, then on average, we can sell in about 10 days. And that's just really unheard of in this space. And then the more deals you do with us, the more comfortable we get with you, right? So the faster we can move. And competitive pricing just along the lines with everyone else. But the biggest thing is customer service and speed. If we tell you that we're going to do a deal, we're going to go to settlement, and we move twice as fast as anyone. And the one thing, Jeff, you and I are in the boardroom mastermind together. Almost every single client that has come and done a deal with us in boardroom has done more than one deal. And that's just a testament to the products that we have. Once you work with us once and you see how easy it is and you see how fast we move, you come back again.
Is this both short-term and long-term funding? Like hard
Yes.
money, as well as if you need to have a 10-year note, you can do that too?
Yeah, so we do traditional DSCR, so 30-year paper. So if you want to buy a rental property and hold it, we will AM it over 30 years. If you need a fix and flip where you need short-term capital, or you need bridge debt, you're in the middle of project or whatever, you don't necessarily need fix and flip, you don't necessarily need DSCR, you just need bridge for whatever stage of the process that you're in, we do that as well. Then if you are in the development side and you want new construction or you need new construction money, that's something that we do as well. And another thing that we do is we do the small multifamily, medium, and large multifamily. Most lenders don't have the ability to do all three. They typically do one. If you're buying a 10-unit apartment complex, we can do it. 20-unit apartment complex, we can do it. 100-unit apartment complex, we can do it. So we handle all three besides all of the smaller residential stuff as well.
So speaking of small, how small is small? Can you do a really small loan, or is there a minimum?
100,000.
100,000 is the minimum?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is it a lot of paperwork? Is this an online process? Or how's it work?
It's super quick. We underwrite you, but I don't need your tax returns. Right, I don't need a blood sample for you, which the banks and everybody puts you through. We underwrite you as the operator, your experience, and the deal, right? Once we do one deal with you, then it becomes way easier. And then on the fix and flip, another thing we do is in a lot of cases, we will fund 100% of the renovations, right? Now, all this is based on, did you get a good deal? Is the ARV there, right? Is the LTV there in the loan? But if it is, we will fund 100% of the construction cost, which is becoming harder and harder to find, especially nowadays, right? And then we can even do, you buy the property, fix and flip it up to flip it into a rental. We can do it from inception to you turning it into a rental as well. So we have that entire process where we'll help you buy the property, you renovate it, fix it up, we'll give you the money to do that. Then you flip it into long-term debt through a rental property. We can manage that entire process for you.
One thing about Brandon too, if you don't know or not familiar with his background, but he's got a giant company. He does hundreds of flips of all different kinds. He also owns a real estate brokerage, all different types, pretty much anything and everything related to the real estate transaction market. He's involved with that personally, doing his own deals as well as this funding company as well. So if he sounds like he knows what he's talking about, it's because he does know what he's talking about.
Yeah, and
pretty much everything.
And what I'll say is, like, customers of yours, right, which I'm one of them, every lead that we get from you, I'm more dangerous than my competition if I can solve more of the seller's problems, right? If the only thing I can do is wholesale, then there's only so much I can do per lead. But if I can flip it, if I can wholesale it, right, now I have two other options besides, or if I can wholesale it and I can flip it besides wholesale it, now there's two other options that I can do, right? To wholesale it or to flip it, I need money. Do you know what I mean? Right. And the one issue is with a lot of wholesalers is they don't have access to consistent funding that's reliable, that's fast. We solve that problem. And I'll tell you, a lot of people will say, well, I have a relationship and blah, 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 which is great. But I have multiple relationships because I never know when one bank or lender is going to tell me no. I'm not saying we're going to come in and be your lender for every deal, but we will be an additional bucket of capital that you have access to help you get deals to the table. And in a lot of cases, once you use us once, you'll come back because you see how fast we move and how easy we make it. Then the other thing is, if you got a deal that's tricky or needs to be creative, like, we are investors, so I understand it. If you call me and you say, hey, this one is different because of X, okay, I get that. And I can explain that to an underwriter to help you get the deal done. So that's one of the differences between us and a lot of lending companies is you're not just talking to a loan officer, you're talking to people that are in the business just like you. We understand it and we understand the nuance of a deal, which makes us really different as well.
Yeah, and I don't care how successful you are, there's never enough money in real estate. You always need more money. And the more deals you do, the more money you need. It's that simple. Nobody has deep enough pockets to fund every deal themselves. Yeah. So we all need additional money sources.
100%. Absolutely. Yeah. You can never have enough, honestly.
Anything else you need to say here?
The one thing that I always tell people is I can sit here and tell you this till I'm blue in the face. You don't understand it until you use us. Once you use us once and you see how fast we move and the ease of use. For example, once we underwrite you one time, on average, if you submit a deal, you get an LOI from us in 48 hours. Meaning, if you submit the deal, we've looked at the deal and we basically give you an offer with terms within 48 hours. I don't know of any lending institution out there that moves that fast. In some cases, we do it in 24. The only variable that we ever have is value, which we don't control because that has to go through a third-party company. But if it's in a market where we can get values back quick, in some cases we can settle in 7 days, right? So it's 7 to 10 days. Again, I don't know any lender out there with a suite of products that can move that fast, that understands the business the way that we do.
So what I always fast, yeah, that's amazing. Fast, yeah.
So I just always tell people, like, you can hear me say it, you got to see it. Once you see it once, you'll use us more than once.
So you have nothing to lose, and we're offering this just because we understand we're direct mail experts. We help people get leads. When it comes to closing deals and making it happen and funding and all that stuff, that's out of our expertise. But we partner up with people like Brandon to help give you these resources to help make your business run better. That's what we're all about. So we understand if you can be successful and actually close deals and fund deals and make money, you're going to come back and order more mail and we all win. Thank you very much, Brandon. What do they need to do to get in touch with you, or is there a website we go to or something for the application? What's the process?
Yeah, we'll drop the link in here when you put this out so everybody has a link. But what I would tell everybody that's watching this is connect with me directly, because then we know, rather than you just going to submit a deal, connect with me directly so we understand your business, right? Because that's another thing that we're really good at. We want to understand, what is it that you do? You buy a lot of rentals, you flip, you do new construction, whatever the case is. we get to know you as a customer, so then we can go decide where we place you to get you the best capital and what programs that we put you in. So you can connect with me, Brandon Brittingham, on Facebook, on Instagram, Mailbox Moneybee. I'm going to give Jeff my cell phone to put and the link to get to our website. But what I would tell you guys is reach directly out to me, come to me for the help, and then we'll put you with the team. We'll assess what you need, because almost every one of our borrowers I have a personal relationship with, or my team does, and we can make it a lot easier if we do it that way, because I understand what you need. Nothing gets lost in translation. So I would encourage everyone to reach out directly to me, and then we'll put you in the right place.
All right. Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Brandon.
Thank you.